Hello students, today we are going to discuss the previous year GATE question. The BOD 5 of a surface water sample is 200 milligram per liter at 20 degrees Celsius. It means that 5-day BOD is given at 20 degrees Celsius, which will be equals to 200 milligram per liter. It means that what is given? Y5 is given as 200 milligram per liter. Okay. Now, the value of reaction constant is K equals to 0.2 per day. It means that K value is also given as 0.2 per day. Now, we need to compute the ultimate BOD, that is L naught. Okay, now we know the formula of yt, which will be equals to L naught 1 minus e to the power minus kt. Okay, now we have the y5 value, which will be equals to 200 milligram per liter. We need to compute the L naught value. We have the value of K as 0.2 per day, and the number of days also given as 5 day. Now if you solve all this equation, that is 0.2 into 5 e to the power answer 1 minus answer 200 divided by answer, what will be the value of L naught? It will be equals to 316.39 milligram per liter. That will be the ultimate BOD of the sample. Okay student, we had computed the ultimate BOD from the equation. Now we can move to the next question. Now the next question is given as, if the BOD3 of a wastewater sample is 75 milligram per liter, reaction rate constant is 0.345 per day with base E, the amount of BOD remaining in the given sample after 10 days is. Okay, now in the question it is already given that Y3 is given as 75 milligram per liter. Okay, now if Y3 is given, then what will be the formula? It will be equals to L naught 1 minus e to the power minus kt. Okay, now 75 will be equals to L naught. We have the value of K, it will be equals to minus 0.345, and we have the value of T as 3 days, so we just multiply here 3. Now what will be the value of L naught? If you solve the value, that is 0.345 into 3 e to the power answer 1 minus answer, and you divide the 75 divided by all this value, you will have the value of L naught, which will be equals to 116.32 milligram per liter. That will be the ultimate BOD. Now if you want to compute the remaining BOD after 7 days, it will be equals to L10. Okay, after 10 days it will be equals to L10, which will be equals to L naught e to the power minus kt. Okay, now we have the value of L naught, which will be equals to 116.32 e to the power K value is given as 0.345 and T value will be given as 10. Now if you solve this equation, you will have the value of L10. Just solve this equation, that is minus 0.345 into 10 e to the power answer into 116.32. It will be equals to 3.69 milligram per liter. That will be the remaining BOD of the given sample after 10 days, that is L10 equals to 3.69 milligram per liter. Okay students, now moving to the next question. The 2-day and 4-day BOD values of a sewage sample are 200 milligram per liter and 155 milligram per liter. Now the value of BOD rate constant we need to determine here. Okay, now what is given in the question? We have the value of Y2, which will be equals to 100 milligram per liter, and we have the value of Y4, which will be equals to what? 155 milligram per liter. So we just write the equation of both these, that is 100 milligram will be equals to what? L naught 1 minus e to the power minus k into 2, because the t is equals to 2. Okay, and we have the y4 value, which will be equals to 155, and it will be equals to L naught 1 minus e to the power minus k into 4. Now you divide all this value, that is 100 divided by 154 equals to L naught 1 minus e to the power minus 2k divided by L naught into 1 minus e to the power minus 4k. After solving this equation, you will have the value of whole equation, which will be equals to like this, that is 1.55 is equals to 1 minus e to the power minus 4k upon 1 minus e to the power minus 2k. Now if you just put all this value, then you will have to determine the 4k value or the k value. Now for this we need to substitute one value, that is e to the power 2k will be taken as x. Okay, e to the power 2k will be taken as x. So what will be the equation written here? it will be equals to x square minus 1.55x plus 0.55. If you solve this equation, you will have the two roots which will be equals to x equals to 1 and x equals to 0.55. Now we just put the value of x here, that is e to the power minus 2k, which will be equals to 1, and e to the power minus 2k, which will be equals to 0.55. Now after solving this equation, from this you will get the value of k is equals to 0, and from this you will get the k equals to 0.299. Now k is equals to 0, which is not possible in this case, so the value of k, that is the reaction rate constant, will be equals to 0.299, which is the final solution of this question. Okay students, now we can move to the next question, that is for a given water sample, the ratio between BOD 5 day at 20 degrees Celsius and the ultimate BOD is 0.68. Now the value of reaction rate constant on base E in per day is. Now what is given in the question? It is already given in the question, that is Y5 upon L naught ratio is given as 0.68. So we just write the equation, that is Y5 will be equals to what? L naught 1 minus e to the power minus 5k. Okay, now y5 upon L naught ratio is already given, that is 0.68, which will be equals to what? 1 minus e to the power minus 5k. Now if you solve this equation, you will have the value of k, which will be equals to 0.227 per day, but we want this in the nearest terms, so it will be equals to nearly equals to 0.23 per day. That will be the reaction rate constant in per day basis, okay, which will be equals to 0.23 per day. Clear to all? Now we can move to the next question, that is, in a certain situation, wastewater discharge into river mixes with the river water instantaneously and completely. Following is the data available, that is wastewater DO is given as 2 milligram per liter and the discharge is given as 1.10 meter cube per second. Okay, now DO of river water is given, that is dissolved oxygen of river water is given as 8.3 and the discharge is given as 8.70 meter cube per second at temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Now we need to find the initial amount of DO in the mixture of wastewater and the river. Now we know the formula, that is discharge of mix into dissolved oxygen of mix will be equals to what? Discharge of sewage water or wastewater into DO of wastewater plus discharge of river into DO of river, that is the dissolved oxygen of river. Now we want to compute the dissolved oxygen of the mix here. Okay, now what will be the discharge of wastewater? It will be equals to 1.10 and the dissolved oxygen will be equals to 2. Now what will be the discharge of river water? It will be equals to 8.7 and the dissolved oxygen of river is 8.3. Now what is the total discharge of the mix? It will be the sum of discharge of wastewater and the discharge of river. So it will be equals to 1.10 plus 8.70. After solving this, you will have the DO of mix, which will be equals to 7.6 milligram per liter. That will be the DO of the mixture. Okay, that is the dissolved oxygen of the mixture. That will be the complete solution of this question. Okay students, now we can move to the next question, that is a conventional activated sludge plant treating 1000 meter cube per day of municipal wastewater, it means the discharge is given as 1000 meter cube per day, disposes of its anaerobically digested sludge on relatively impervious farmland. Use the following data, that is raw sewage is given as suspended solids will be equals to 225 milligram per liter, out of which 70% are volatile and BOD is 190 milligram per liter. Okay, now from primary settling, the suspended solid is given as 50% and the BOD will be equals to 30% of the removal. Okay, and the excess activated sludge will contain 0.4 grams of volatile suspended solids produced per gram BOD applied. Okay, now we need to determine the total volatile suspended solids to be anaerobically digested in kg per day shall be. Okay, now firstly we need to write here the discharge which is given in the question, which will be equals to 1000 meter cube per day, which is already given in the question. Now in raw sewage, what will be the suspended solid? It will be equals to 225 milligram per liter, which is already given in the question. but out of which 70% are volatile. So if you want to compute the volatile suspended solid, we need to find the 70% of this 225 milligram per liter. It will be equals to what? It will be equals to 0.7 into 225, that will be equals to 157.5 milligram per liter. But we want to compute the total volatile solid suspended solids present in the water having discharge of 1000 meter cube per day. Okay, so we just multiplied this 157.5 milligram per liter, but we want answer in kg, so we just multiplied with 10 to the power minus 6. We had converted this value into kg per liter. Okay, now we have discharge which will be equals to 1000 meter cube per day. Now we need to convert this meter cube into liter, for which we need to multiply here 10 to the power 3 liter per day. Now from liter to liter cancel out, and 10 to the power minus 6 to 10 to the power 6 cancel out, and it will be equals to 157.5 kg per day. That will be the volatile suspended solids present in raw sewage. Clearly? Now we have the BOD which is removing per day. It will be equals to what? 190. Okay, it is clearly written here that the BOD is the 190 milligram per liter. Now we want the total BOD in kg, okay, on per day basis. So we just multiply it with the 190 into 10 to the power minus 6. It will be converted into kg per liter, and by multiplying it with the discharge, that is 1000 into 10 to the power 3, it will be converted into liter per day. From liter to liter cancel out, it will be equals to 190 kg per day. Okay, that will be the BOD. Okay, now BOD after primary settling. Okay, BOD after primary settling, it will be equals to 70%. So we just take the 70% of 190, it will be equals to 133 kg. Okay, now the total volatile suspended solid, total volatile suspended solids to be anaerobically digested, will be equals to what? It will be equals to volatile suspended solid present in the waste or in the primary treatment. Okay, in primary treatment, plus the total volatile suspended solids by the secondary treatment. Okay, by secondary treatment. Now we have the volatile suspended solids in primary treatment, which will be equals to what? It will be equals to 157.5, but it will be only 50%, so we just take value as 0.5. And volatile suspended solid by secondary treatment, it will be equals to 0.4 gram in per BOD removed. Okay, so we just convert in kg. We need to multiply it with the 133 because it is the BOD removed, that is the 133 kg. Okay, now it is already given in the question, that is 0.4 gram volatile suspended solids produced per gram BOD removed. Okay, now if we have 133 kg BOD removed, then it will be equals to 0.4 into 133 kg, and the sum will be comes out as 131.95 kg of total volatile suspended solids to be anaerobically digested in per day basis. Okay, it will be calculated in per day basis. That will be the final answer of this question. We had solved all the questions of previous year GATE. Thank you very much, students.